What is the difference between a fiber cement siding such as Hardie and an engineered wood siding such as LP Smart Side? The similarities are they fall under an engineered siding category. They're kind of considered tougher in nature. They can resist a lot more hail damage. They last a lot longer. And they kind of get you the aesthetic appeal of actual wood siding without the maintenance. Another benefit of the two, or even more in this category, is the paints. So a lot of the times you can get them pre-finished, such as this color right here with the Hardie, just pre-finished, primed. Or you can get them pre-finished through a lot of suppliers, and what you get when you buy them pre-finished is a like 10, 15-year paint warranty. So instead of your standard 5 to 7 years of your paint lasting, you actually have a warranted paint and a color. So those are a couple benefits and similarities between the two. Now the differences between the two. So like I said, one is a fiber cement. And what that means is it's a fibrous product. You can see that the fibrous wood product is in there. And then also like with the Hardie, you can see that there's fiber and there's actually cement in this siding. LP Smart Side is actually made out of wood. So you can see here on the back of this trim board the strands. That's the first difference, is just the product and how it's manufactured. Fiber cement products are relatively heavy and you have to handle them relatively carefully. You don't want to move one of these pieces of sidings like this when it's in a full piece and not broken like the one I have, because you might break it. LP siding here, this is a 16-foot piece. It's a lot lighter, and I can literally flex this thing as much as I possibly can, and nothing's happening. It doesn't ruin the integrity of this siding. Also, in regards to your installation, it said this is 16 feet and the Hardie is 12 feet. That means less seams with the LP siding and more seams, butt ends, I should say, where the two siding pieces meet with the Hardie. So it's more labor, more material to be installed and transported, stored, handled. With cutting these, there is actually a difference. You cannot use a standard saw blade to cut Hardie. You have to use a specialty blade or use some snips to cut it. And a big reason is obviously getting good cuts, but then there's a secondary thing. You don't want to be breathing in the dust that comes from cutting this too. You have to wear a mask because there are silicas that come off in the dust that actually are not good for your health. So be careful cutting Hardie siding without a mask on. And LP is just wood, so you can cut it with any regular saw and not worry about any dust. It's just sawdust. Another thing is the warranties on these products. Hardie has a 30-year warranty, LP has a 50. The details on that we can dig into on another video. One thing I want to talk about is price. That is the big deal here. Price is a huge deal for everyone. There's price and efficiency. So currently on our prices where we're at Northface Construction, we see about a 20 to 30% discount by using LP on our projects versus Hardie. Given we don't use Hardie a lot, but which may be some of the reason for that gap, but it is a little bit cheaper per piece to install. And not only are you getting LP cheaper per piece, you're getting more coverage per piece. So you're having less labor on the installation and it's just less material needed. That's all fine and dandy, us talking the details and stuff. Let's actually put some fun behind this. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a hammer test, just showing the resistance of each of these products and how they resist a hammer. Obviously, the LP stood up against a hammer hitting it a lot better than the Hardie did. What this means is during installation, there's less opportunity for breaking and compromising the product. Obviously, you'd have to touch up where it made marks on the LP if it's pre-finished, but if you're painting it later, you don't need to worry about it. You're not going to have hammer indentations. You're not going to have chips off of it as easily. One other thing about these products to know is they both have the opportunity to swell up from water introduction if they're installed in the wrong places against the manufacturer's specifications. I also want to talk about the sustainability, right? this is a concrete product, and this is a wood product, right? Cutting down trees is bad. I think we can all agree that to a certain extent. But LP specifically uses the aspen tree, which actually, when they leave the stump there, it actually can grow multiple trees back out of it. And they plant more trees for every one they take. So they are multiplying the trees out there for every one they take. And they're already going back and able to reharvest areas that they planted way earlier when they first started making it. So this is actually a sustainable product. And a big favorite for me is the manufacturing plant of this is in Two Harbors, Minnesota, which is a beautiful area if you haven't been. But it's giving local jobs, and that is a huge initiative here for us at Northface Construction, like making sure stuff is Minnesota made and making sure our money is going locally. So those are some big things that helped us choose the direction of using LP SmartSide and promoting that a lot more. Obviously, this video is biased, and I'm not ashamed of that. In my personal opinion, I think LP SmartSide is the superior product, but what do I know? I'm just a contractor. Thanks for watching today, and make sure to follow us and subscribe for more fun educational videos about your home exterior. Take care, you guys.